My 600lb Life star Roshanda Perrio is one of Dr. Now's heaviest patients on season 6. She appeared on the show at 803 pounds and was dealing with multiple health issues. Roshanda sought Dr. Now's help along with her siblings, Brandy and Clarence. The trio documented their journey and was able to make significant progress by the end of their episode. However, it seems Roshanda is making some fans curious about her status following her latest photo. Keep reading to see why. Roshanda had a difficult journey during her program with Dr. Now. She tried her best to follow Dr. Now's low-calorie diet and workout routines. The My 600lb Life star dropped 198 pounds throughout her episode, bringing her down to 605 pounds. She still had a lot to work on by the time she parted ways with the surgeon. Roshanda did get her surgery, but her progress remains questionable today. Roshanda Perrio continues to stay in touch with the fans after her episode on season 6. Recently, the My 600lb Life star uploaded new photos of herself showing off her new hairstyle. She had blue highlights on her hair and also cut it short. But what's noticeable was Roshanda's full body photos, indicating that she's still struggling with her weight. Roshanda has yet to share her current scale, but it seems she hasn't made significant progress since parting ways with Dr. Now. Regardless, she has been more active in life, going out more frequently with her family and friends. Roshanda has been documenting her participation in comedy shows and other events. She has been into singing as well and even performed at a charity event last December. The My 600lb Life star has also been active in their church. It's unclear if she's currently employed. Last March, she shared a karaoke event where she's a special guest, indicating that she's generating income through singing. Roshanda also celebrated her 39th birthday in March. She shared a lengthy message to thank all the people who came to her party. Roshanda uploaded full-body photos of herself, confidently showing off her skin in crop tops. She said, "Thank y'all. Thanks to all the birthday shout-outs, calls and gifts. I really enjoyed bringing in this new chapter and so looking forward to what this year brings. Wow, haven't seen you since the TV show. You looked okay, so good. How many pounds have you lost? What's your goal after surgery? Happy birthday, your makeup is gorgeous." While Roshanda Perrio struggles with her weight, her brother, Clarence, went from 582 pounds to 437 pounds by the end of his episode. Brandy made the most progress. She weighed 620 pounds when she met Dr. Now and ended her episode at 382 pounds. The digital world hummed with anticipation. It was late 2025, and whispers had been circulating for months about Roshanda Perrio, the vibrant, yet deeply struggling, star of My 600lb Life Season 6. Her journey, shared with her equally challenged siblings, was etched in the memories of millions. Their initial struggles with mobility, their reliance on each other for even the simplest tasks, and the palpable desire for a better life resonated deeply. Now, the buzz wasn't about the hardships, it was about a transformation so profound it bordered on the unbelievable. For those who followed her story, Roshanda's initial appearance was a stark reminder of the devastating impact of severe obesity. Weighing in at over 800 pounds, her daily life was a constant battle against her own body. The simplest act of standing was an Herculean effort. Bathing, dressing, even just moving from one room to another required assistance. Food, a source of comfort and escape in the face of trauma, had become a prison. Her segment on the show was raw, honest, and at times, heartbreaking. The emotional weight of her past, intertwined with the physical weight she carried, was a heavy burden. Her initial attempts at weight loss under the guidance of Dr. Yunan Nausaradan, affectionately known as Dr. Now, were met with the familiar struggles of the show's participants. Plateaus, setbacks, and the constant battle against ingrained habits were part of her narrative. While she achieved some initial success, the path was far from linear. The challenges of her living situation, sharing a home with siblings who also struggled with their weight, added another layer of complexity. The shared habits, the emotional ties, and the sheer logistics of changing an entire household's lifestyle made individual progress incredibly difficult. The last public update on Roshanda had left many wondering about her long-term progress. While she had made strides, the journey was far from over. Life after the cameras stop rolling is often the true test. The constant support and structure provided by the show's environment fade, and the individual is left to navigate the complexities of maintaining a drastically altered lifestyle on their own, or with the support systems they have managed to build. Which is why the 2025 whispers were so electrifying. Social media, the modern-day town square, became the epicenter of the speculation. Cryptic posts from individuals claiming to have seen Roshanda, coupled with blurry, distant photographs, started to paint a picture of significant change. The images, though lacking clarity, showed a figure dramatically smaller than the one etched in the public's memory. The sheer volume of these sightings and the consistency of the descriptions fueled the fire. Then came the official announcement. A major media outlet, known for its in-depth follow-ups on reality television stars, announced an exclusive interview and photoshoot with Roshanda. The headline alone was enough to send shockwaves. Roshanda Perrio, a stunning 600-pound weight loss and a life unrecognizable. The reveal was everything the whispers had promised and more. The photographs were not blurry glimpses, they were high-definition portraits of a woman transformed. Gone was the immense physical presence that had defined her for so long. In its place was a woman who looked years younger, her face radiant, her eyes sparkling with a newfound vitality. The change was not just in her physical size, it was in her posture, her demeanor, her very essence. The interview delved into the how and the why of this astonishing transformation. Roshanda, speaking with a voice that was stronger and more confident than ever before, shared her journey since the cameras stopped rolling. She spoke of the initial period after the show, the challenges of maintaining her progress, and the moments of doubt and struggle that had almost led her back to her old habits. The turning point, she explained, came after a health scare in late 2023. It wasn't a dramatic event, but a series of smaller issues that served as a stark reminder of the precariousness of her health if she didn't continue on her path. This, coupled with the unwavering support of a newly formed network of friends and a dedicated therapist, ignited a renewed determination. Roshanda revealed that she had undergone bariatric surgery after the show, a tool that Dr. Now had initially recommended but one she had to be mentally and physically prepared for. But surgery, as she emphasized, was not a magic bullet. It was a tool that allowed her to make sustainable changes, but the real work, the daily grind of healthy eating and exercise, was still her responsibility. She spoke candidly about the psychological aspect of her journey. The years of using food to cope with trauma and emotional pain had left deep scars. Therapy, she stressed, had been as crucial as any physical intervention. Learning to identify and address the root causes of her emotional eating was a long and often painful process, but one that was essential for long-term success. She had learned new coping mechanisms, healthier ways to deal with stress and sadness, and had built a support system that extended beyond her family. Her siblings, she shared, had also been a significant part of her journey, albeit in a different way. While they were still on their own paths, Roshanda's success had served as both inspiration and, at times, a source of complex emotions. She spoke of the challenges of navigating their evolving dynamics and the importance of maintaining her own boundaries while still offering support. The physical changes were, of course, a major focus of the interview. Roshanda detailed her rigorous exercise routine, which had evolved from simple movements to more advanced forms of physical activity. She spoke of the joy of being able to walk for extended periods, to stand without pain, and to participate in activities she had only dreamed of before. She had even taken up dancing, a passion she had suppressed for years due to her weight. Her diet, she explained, was no longer about deprivation but about nourishment. She had learned to make healthy choices, to prepare meals that were both delicious and good for her body. She spoke of the freedom that came with not being controlled by food and the pleasure of discovering new flavors and textures. The interview also touched on the practical aspects of her transformation. She had undergone skin removal surgery, a necessary step after such significant weight loss. She spoke openly about the physical and emotional recovery from these procedures and the finality they represented in her journey. Perhaps the most moving part of the interview was when Roshanda spoke about her future. Her eyes, bright with hope, spoke of dreams she was now actively pursuing. She was involved in advocacy work, sharing her story to inspire others who were struggling with obesity and its related challenges. She was pursuing further education and was exploring career paths that had been unimaginable just a few years prior. The public reaction to Roshanda's update was overwhelmingly positive. Social media platforms exploded with messages of support, admiration, and awe. People who had followed her story from the beginning expressed their pride and joy at her incredible achievement. Her journey became a beacon of hope for countless others struggling with their weight, a testament to the power of resilience, determination, and the human spirit. Of course, there were also comments that reflected the complexities of public life. Some questioned the speed of her weight loss, while others offered unsolicited advice. But the vast majority of the response was one of genuine celebration. Roshanda had not just lost weight, she had reclaimed her life. In the years since her initial appearance on My 600lb Life, the show has continued to highlight the struggles and triumphs of individuals battling severe obesity. Each story is unique, but the underlying themes of pain, hope, and the pursuit of a better life are universal. Roshanda's 2025 update served as a powerful reminder that transformation is possible, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Her journey is a testament to the fact that weight loss is not just a physical battle. It is a holistic one that encompasses mental, emotional, and social well-being. It requires not only changes in diet and exercise but also a deep dive into the underlying issues that contribute to unhealthy habits. It requires building a strong support system, seeking professional help when needed, and cultivating self-compassion. As 2025 drew to a close, Roshanda Perrio's story was more than just a weight loss update. It was a narrative of rebirth. She had shed not only hundreds of pounds but also the limitations and pain that had held her captive for so long. Her journey was a powerful reminder that the human capacity for change is immense and that with dedication, support, and unwavering belief in oneself, a new dawn is always possible. The shocking weight loss was just the visible manifestation of a much deeper and more profound transformation, the emergence of a woman who had found her strength, her voice, and her future. Her story, once a tale of struggle, had become an inspiring saga of triumph.